Alright, guys, this is the official first ever anime review by BOB Incorporated,
Hey, Kyle 93.
the Virtuoso of Madness itself, one man cast. And today we are going to review Keijo. Now, before we get into the meat of the story, we're gonna build upon what our standards are for how we're gonna rate the anime. Tongue tied, sorry guys. All right, let's determine some factors here. We've got the basics like background music, soundtrack. We've got transition scenes. We've got art style. One of the things I would like to implement is its replayability factor, for watch factor, for how many times you can watch it. Um, what else did I? Oh, and I also wanted to add. Uh, I wanted to add a letter to the grading system where, in each category, if something about the show is beyond extraordinary, instead of giving it like an A ranking or A plus ranking, it's an S ranking. Now, if you don't know what that means, in a lot of games of sorts, S ranking is when it's extremely spectacular. So let's get down into it. Let us tell you what Keijo, the story, the anime is about. Now, the
It's
story.
boobs and butt sumo wrestling.
Yes, that is the main mechanics to it. Yes, but the story that is the underlying theme is there are two girls. I don't know their name. I don't remember their names, but there are two girls who end up coming across a match of Keijo, of a professional Keijo match, and she saw this person doing it and was so good at what they did that the main two characters decided that they wanted to do it. Why are you fucking around? And here's the thing. The reason why I don't know why we decided to do Keijo over, our review of Naruto first or whatnot, but we kind of decided.
Because it's boobs and butt.
Yeah, this guy, it's not even where the magic happens, but whatever. It's not even where the magic happens, but
Yeah, but when they have their clothes on, you can't see it that
yeah, but have you not heard of camel toe?
way. Only in certain clothes.
Swimsuits are like the best case. You kidding me? Anyways,
That's why I said certain clothes.
Enough of the perf talk. Let's get straight down into the soundtrack. The soundtrack to me seems a little mediocre, and it doesn't seem very prevalent. You don't really hear much of a soundtrack in the background, or, or at least I didn't notice it. A good soundtrack can save a terrible series and can get people to watch it through. I mean, that's what Naruto is. That's what got me through Naruto. Uh, so, for my rating,
More like I'm the one who pushed him to watch Naruto.
no. I was already watching Naruto when I was like 16. Don't give me that shit.
Yeah, and then you stopped for the longest time.
Yeah, because I read the entire manga, got sick of the story's stupid contrivances that didn't make any fucking sense. Um, uh, so yeah, that's why I kind of dropped it. But there are a few good things of the fact that I went through the series again. One, I got to hear some amazing soundtrack music to it. That, but that's Naruto. Let's get out of Naruto here. We're talking about Keijo. Now, the next thing I want to discuss is character relatability, and Keijo nails this down very well. Because while its concept is a little absurd and whatnot, it shows the concept is still progressive. It shows women, going for what they want to go for. But character relatability wise is, other than the weird, unrealistic mechanics of what Keijo brings, it brings out Keijo is really good at establishing relatable characters. I mean, the main character is pretty much an average Joe, or in this case, average Jane, chasing her dream. Her friend is the weird, ambiguous uh, henchman, or not henchman, but wingman. And the strange thing about this series so far is that the ridiculousness of the show itself, it's actually kind of endearing. Um, the characters are fun to spot, fun to see. The general mood of it is uplifting,
For the
and
most part.
for the most part, um, there are obviously bones to pick for me. All right, well, the concept itself is just, it's a typical high school, well, not high school, academy girl type anime. So that in mind, let's cover some more weebish otaku topics here. And let's go with the main one that everyone loves. Whom is the best waifu? That's right, we here at BOB Incorporated tried to cover everything about an anime. So, out of all the characters, who do you think would be the waifu of the series? I don't remember their names, but the ones I know I think of is the white haired chick, that blonde haired spiky chick, which is probably going to be my main pick, or the brown haired ponytail chick. Those three. And I'm sorry if we don't. I'll edit in later their names when we refer
No,
to
you
them.
won't, because I'm doing it right
Okay, I guess that works too. Why, I guess that explains why he's fucking around on his phone instead of doing the review.
now. Screw you.
And after this review, by the way, uh, we're probably going to do a reaction to Ruby Volume 4, Episode 1. We haven't decided whether are we going to live stream that, or are going to.
Yeah, we could.
And the plan for that will be uh, uh, we're going to take the Ruby 4 Volume 1. We're going to put it into a small corner, and we're going to probably live stream it. Um, and we're going to stream it in 5 ways. Okay. Okay. Well, we've got the list. Now, waifu materials here. The main character's name, by the way, is Nozomi Kaminashi. Nozomi Kaminashi is the main character here, whose dream is, well, not dream, but ambition is to become the best Keijo player. God damn it! Don't you have a thing a feature that just leaves it out there? All right, and the supporting character I was telling you about earlier was Sayaka Miyata, and she's the one with the ambiguous role as to whether she's best friends or more with Nozomi Kaminashi. I feel that the top three candidates for waifus is Kazune Alba, Sayaka Miyata. Scroll up, um, scroll up. All right, where's the? All right, and Mio Kusakai. Those are the three candidates I would pick. Personally, Mio Kusakai would probably be my favorite. You want to weigh in on your view of the waifu element there?
I would pick probably Kazune Oiba.
Alba.
Aoba. Something like that.
And this is a rare instance of where we actually somewhat agree on. She's kind of the shy, quiet type. She's the shy, quiet type, and it's an interesting dynamic because despite how little she communicates with people, because of her you know fear of people judging her for her accent, which everybody in the fucking show in the main cast has an accent for fucking some reason. Um, So yeah, we pretty much are in agreement on one of the waifu candidates. But I have a guess as to who the that weird like derpy redheaded girl that in that series. I have a feeling that that's going to be mostly the fan favorite on that. I don't know why, but it does. And anyways, so that's the waifu candidate aspect of it. And
You're talking about
non
Hanabi.
non is that her last name is Hanabi? Non
Hanabi Kawa.
no. Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. But that's the purple haired chick. But that's actually a good candidate. Scroll up. No, yeah. Toyoguchi Non. And
Non Towaguchi.
we are so gonna get so much flack for our mispronunciations, but we're Americans. Anyways, anyways,
You
cast
pronounced
wise,
that wrong on purpose, just so you know.
cast wise, I rated a C ranking. I don't, other than the blonde haired, blue eyed chick, I don't find them to be a stellar cast. Voice acting would probably be a B because I enjoy the people whose voices are cast. PlayStation, go away. Um, and the voice cast itself is pretty good. They're very accurate, but nothing spectacular. So B.
I give it a B minus.
It's a fair grade. Action mechanics. This is the highlight of the. This is the highlight and the main focus and the main controversy behind it, because feminists find this to be sexist and pedophilic when these are all 18 years or older. So this is not even pedophilia. Um, because 18 is legal age across the world. Now we're not really jailbait fans, but whatever. To each their own, I guess. Action scenes is what gives this an S ranking for me, because even though the concept is absurd, it's a very very well done action sequence, and so I'd give that an S rating for action.
Mm, I believe that the actions that they do are a bit too fast. They should slow them down a bit so that people can actually see what they're doing.
I mean, it's not like everybody has the ability to track and scan all over pretty much instantly like I do.
So I'd give it an A plus.
It's a fair grade, fair grade.
I mean, there's some work to be done.
Art style, I'd give it a C. It's nothing new. It's nothing innovative. It's not bad, but it's not good either. And that the only real focus on the art is the boobs and butts. It serves its purpose, and it's not bad.
Boobs and butts, boobs and butts, boobs and butts.
Yes, pretty much. But they really don't focus much on any other aspects of the character itself. They don't really focus as much as on landscapes that much. The overall drawing scheme is average because they don't add much to the environment to make it a surreal experience. So I'd give it a C.
Yeah, fair grade.
Now, while most people just take those gatherings of different random grades, we're going to scrunch them together, and then with all of those aspects in mind, give an overall grade. For me, this anime is a B because it goes and sets out what it accomplishes, it accomplishes what it sets out to do. and it causes controversy. But oh, and I forgot to add replayability. Um, and my factor of replayability is B. Um, it's a I assume it's going to be a 12 to 13 episode series. We will update our review probably every 4 episodes or so. That's what we'll do for weekly based anime. But if I factor in replayability and all that, my overall grade for this anime is a B so far. Yeah.
I would give it a B minus. There was way too many things that the artwork could have improved on. The action could have been improved. The kind of the backstories to the character aren't very apparent at all. So, I mean, the only thing they gave about the background to one character is about where she comes from, and that's it. So,
Good point.
yeah, you get a B minus.
So we have a general consensus on this one. So since we typically round down when we do B plus, B minus, etc., the overall grade for this is going to be a B minus. Well, thank you for going out of the way to watch this review when you come across it. And we, I have my own personal catchphrase, but we don't have an official ending catchphrase just yet for our thing. So we're just gonna go with something I came up with on the spot, and that's thanks for joining us in our next.